Pro Wrestling Express, Western Pennsylvania's biggest, best, and most exciting wrestling promotion, returns to the Pittsburgh area every 3 weeks with bone-jarring, back-breaking, in-your-face action. Call 673-2811 for information. Find out what the WWF already knows. Wrestling in Pittsburgh means PWX 673-2811.
Pro Wrestling Express on the air again, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you with another fun-filled, exciting program. We'll be right back after these messages.
All right, Pittsburgh, it's the Road to WrestleMania tour, and it stops in the Igloo, the Pittsburgh Civic Arena, Friday night, March 20th. Man, what a card it is. Stone Cold Steve Austin takes on Triple H, who will have Chyna in his corner. In addition to that, Owen Hart defends the European title against Goldust. Ken Shamrock and The Rock battle it out for the Intercontinental title. Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie challenge the New Age Outlaws for the tag team titles, and so much more. It all happens at the Igloo, Friday night, March 20th.
Well, now we're going to get ready for another exciting match here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the People's Champion, Tarantula. But first, here comes his challenger, being escorted in by the rest of the wrong crowd. It's Jimmy Angel.
From every mother's nightmare, weighing 235 pounds, he is a member of the wrong crowd, and it's one of those your mother warned you about. Bad attitude, Jimmy Angel!
It's every mother's nightmare, every daughter's dream. Clear the streets, lady, because the wrong crowd is in the house. Jimmy Angel, the protege of the champions. I tell you, those boys combine coolness and attitude in spades.
They've really taken Jimmy Angel under their wing, so to speak, and he's gotten a better wrestler. He's become a better wrestler because of it.
We're going to find out now what they've taught him as Angel about to meet the People's Champion, Tarantula.
Here comes Black Widow, and here come the members of the Web Gang.
Devious and Mauler and the beautiful but deadly Black Widow escort the People's Champion, Tarantula, into the ring. Boy, it's interesting. You look at the tag team champions, they seem absolutely nonplussed by it. I'm seeing a look of cool on Jimmy Angel's face, but I think his eyes betray him a little bit.
That's exactly right.
I don't think he wants to be in there, CK.
Well, would you want to be standing across, staring down at the web, knowing that Tarantula is focusing all his attention on you?
And knowing that Tarantula doesn't really like you? Knowing that Tarantula wants to put a hurting on you? No, I wouldn't want any parts of that.
Jimmy Angel is stepping up to the bat now in the big leagues, so we'll see how he does. And I'll tell you what, the advantage of having the wrong crowd in your corner right now is completely negated by the fact that the other two members of the Web are out here with him as well.
Devious and Mauler, we've seen them in action now. They acquitted themselves well in a match a couple of weeks ago against the Gentlemen's Club.
Hard-fought, dangerous match.
Boy, I'll tell you, you want to talk about a brawl at the mall. And if you'll recall that look on Tarantula's face at the end of that match, he was spitting fire.
T is on a mission right now. I don't think anyone standing in his way is going to do too well until he gets his hands on
See, now look at Jimmy Angel now. Jimmy Angel, he's going to attack him from behind. He played a little possum there. He's trying to show how cool he was. So wants none of that Captain Kirk double axe handle to the back. They're going to lift him and throw him right into the corner. Now he's going to show him what it's all about. That's a jab slap for all of Japan. Cheese and crackers. You can hear his jaw cracking clean over here, CK.
I'll tell you what, T has only got one style, and that is straight ahead.
What an awesome amount of power from the People's Champion. Now off the ring apron and down onto Jimmy Angel. How he hits him with a hard right hand. No attempt made at using a forearm or an open fist.
Here we go. He's got his nachos.
And here comes the old nachos to the side of the face trick. That's not only beating a man, that's humiliating him. Jimmy Angel doesn't quite look like the picture of cool that he was to start the match, does he, CK?
How do you counter that move, Doctor? I'm going to have to defer to your experience. How do you counter nachos to the face?
The only way you counter nachos to the face is to ask him to quit selling them at intermission. You can't stop that. Now look at him. Now he's got to climb back into the ring against a champion. He knows he's got literally no chance, and the champion has humiliated him by slapping yellow goo all over him. That's just a beating and a half.
He can't get out now. His leg is entangled in the rope, and T is laying into him with the boots.
I'll tell you what, he puts those big size 16 motorcycle boots into you. You might as well forget it. I bet those things have seen the business side of quite a few Harleys in their day. Angel tries to hit the big man with a clothesline, and has just no effect on him. Look at T. Rancher, he's standing there, he's just laughing at him.
He is trying to chop down a tree.
Saying, hey, pretty boy, is that all you got? Well, I got some for you.
Big power slam.
And there it goes, the power slam into the mat. I think Jimmy Angel has seen just about enough.
Too much, too awesome, too powerful.
What a beating he's taken at the hands of the People's Champion Tarantula. Into the rub. I'll tell you, I think Tarantula can probably go for the pin just about any time, but he's sending a message. He knows Quinn Magnum and Gentleman Joe and the rest of the Gentleman's Club are back there in the locker room. He knows they're able to see everything that's going on. And look at him, he's up in the rafters. He looks like a giant Phantom of the Opera up there, and down he comes.
High cross body off the top rope by T. Rancher.
Tremendous slam, and where in the world did Jimmy Angel get the energy to kick out of that? I'll tell you, Jimmy Angel just showed me something right there. I'll tell you, behind that attempt at cool, the other members of the Wrong Crowd certainly have found themselves a competitor here. He's come from nowhere, hard swinging right, he missed him, and the champion catches him with a
big high cross body. Here we go with more punches to the head. T has expanded his repertoire, I think, here in the last couple of weeks.
Boy,
I've never seen him take to the air like this.
You can see the glee on his face as he inflicts these high-impact maneuvers.
Power bomb.
And he hit him right on his coccyx there, and that's the most painful way to execute that power bomb. Bring you right down on where your tailbone would be. Of course, we don't know where on the evolutionary scale Angel falls. Maybe that's where his tail is. On another power slam, drives him right down to the mat using his neck, covers him up for the champion.
That's it.
Winner, the giant T-Rancher.
Well, Jimmy Angel took it. He took a lot of abuse. He came back with a little rally of himself, but it just was not enough.
Don, Cindy, it's not good news. Billy's brain has been severely damaged.
I just called 911. Let the paramedics handle it.
I think I heard something crack.
Your mother was always so healthy. She was just in the hospital for a checkup.
Dad, I really think that you need to talk to an attorney.
Protect your loved ones. Protect yourself. Call us at Probanik and Probanik.
Stop in at the Gun Rack to see our wide selection of new and used handguns and rifles at reasonable prices. The Gun Rack has reloading supplies, military relics, edged weapons, as well as antique and modern collectibles, plus a great assortment of accessories. We also specialize in gun repair and rebluing. Located on Route 136 between Route 51 and West Newton, Pennsylvania. Call 412-872-7774. That's 872-7774.
Heavyweight pizza, that's what that is.
Oh, great.
It's wonderful.
Great.
It's awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
JB, what's your favorite part here?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is a heavyweight pizza, but to me, The main event are the wings.
The wings.
Yeah.
Figures, you little high flyer.
Oh, all right.
I gotta go with the Mama's Pizza Pie myself. Yeah, you know
You
what?
like that?
They got a large special going on. Large pepperoni pizza, $5.99 every day delivered.
Oh,
you can't beat it. You can't beat that.
Woo!
Here's the deal. Commercial advertisements are supposed to sell you something. The more annoying the ad, the more likely you are to watch it. Lately, it seems companies have come up with a truly annoying way to sell you their product. Highly stylized commercials using an obscure character just wandering around, spouting off the incredible value of their product. And the camera keeps shaking around, giving odd angles, extreme close-ups, generally making you nauseous. Bottom line, why pay big bucks to a big name to memorize a bunch of lines when you can cut the budget by using one camera, a cheap actor, and a pair of scissors?
Hi, Sean Cameron here. I'm here for the PWX heavyweight champion, Quinn Magnum. Quinn, I don't know if you've heard, but in the past couple weeks, there's been a lot of heat coming from the locker room. One, Vince, big-time Kaplak in particular, said a lot of nasty things to say about you. Vince does have a shot at your heavyweight championship by virtue of his win in the Berg Ball a few months ago. What do you think about his comments?
Well, you know what, Sean? I turned on the TV last week, and I damn near choked on my beer whenever I hear Vince, the quitter Kaplak, say, "Oh, Quinn Magnum, I'm going to take your title off of you." You know what, Vince? Please, by all means, you have an open invitation to step into my world. And you could bring that whole damn dog pound if you want. Bring the prima donna, Sean Evans, or the Sling Blade himself, Leviathan. It doesn't matter. It's as simple as this. You want to take something that I have? It's not going to happen. I am going to kick your ass all over that ring, and you're going to wish that you had never, ever come back to the PWX. That's all I got to say.
It's heavyweight champion Quinn Magnum.
All right, Pittsburgh, it's almost here. The Road to WrestleMania tour. It stops inside the Igloo Friday night, March 20th. D-Generation X wants to stop Stone Cold Steve Austin from making it to WrestleMania. They'll get their opportunity when Stone Cold faces Triple H Friday night, March 20th. Plus, the return of The Undertaker. Will Kane be there as well? And Pittsburgh, for the first time ever, the King of the Ring will be here in Pittsburgh. Those of you in attendance get first shot at tickets.
Pro Wrestling Express, Western Pennsylvania's biggest, best, and most exciting wrestling promotion, returns to the Pittsburgh area every 3 weeks with bone-jarring, back-breaking, in-your-face action. Call 673-2811 for information. Find out what the WWF already knows. Wrestling in Pittsburgh means PWX 673-2811.
This will be your TV main event. One fall, 60-minute time limit. At stake will be the Pro Wrestling Express Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger and ranked #1 contender, representing the Dog Pound from Sewickley Hills, Pennsylvania, weighing 220 3/4 pounds, Vince Big Time Kaplak!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you. Tonight we've got the champion of the Pro Wrestling Express Heavyweight Division, Quinn Magnum, making his first televised defense. In the ring, a member of the Dog Pound, Vince Kaplak. What's he got up his sleeve, CK, after what we just saw, the runt? Oh.
Who knows what to expect here? Here comes Quinn Magnum coming through to the ring now.
Gentleman Joe! And he represents the defending PWX Heavyweight Champion and a member of the exclusive Gentleman's Club from Hell's Kitchen, New York, weighing 251 pounds, Quinn Magnum!
There's the champion and Gentleman Joe making their way inside the ring. CK, I'm going to do everything in my power to maintain my professional objectivity, but after what I just saw Vince Kaplak's manager do, I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep control.
It really doesn't get any worse than that. I don't know if even Vince Kaplak's mind is in this match right now.
How could it possibly be after what we all just witnessed?
I'll tell you what, this match came about 6 weeks ago. There was the Berg Brawl 2, and Vince Kaplak won that match amongst all of the wrestlers within the PWX. He earned the title shot, now here it is.
Boy, I tell you, from the look on his face, maybe he's wishing he hadn't won that match.
Well, it's always a tough task.
Oh, Magnum loads up with a hard roundhouse right there and catches the challenger right in the jaw. He follows in a little late. Now Kaplak is going to try to take advantage of his speed and quickness. Going for the cover, but he's a little close to the ropes there. Plus, he hadn't inflicted nearly enough damage onto the champion.
No, Quinn Magnum can absorb a lot of punishment.
The champion able to kick out easily.
Talking about distractions, how about Quinn Magnum? Right now, he was in the middle of an all-out war with the members of the Web Gang.
Well, that's right. Still a lot of controversy over how Quinn Magnum became the PWX Heavyweight Champion. Now look at this. Now Gentleman Joe's going to reach in and touch a referee. What is going on?
I'll tell you what, his man just got rocked by a pile driver.
Is this a wrestling association of Roberto Alomars with absolutely no respect for officials?
It better not get to that point. Right now, that's what it looks like, though.
Boy, I'll tell you, Jim Miller's going to have to do something there. A high-impact move from the challenger. A nice spinning press off the top rope. Manages to keep the champion down and get a 2 count. When you touch an official, when I wrestled and wore a championship belt, when you wrestled and wore a championship belt, you did not touch an official. You did not touch the commissioner.
Nope.
You lost your belt, you lost your livelihood.
And you lost your paycheck.
And chances are pretty good you lost your freedom, and they carted you off to county jail.
That's exactly right.
Just a complete lack of respect. Now Quinn Magnum wants to take on one of our ringside fixtures, the Professor.
The Professor's wearing a T-Ranchula shirt, and I don't think Quinn likes it.
Quinn Magnum doesn't like that one bit.
That was a huge backdrop. Quinn Magnum is a big, powerfully built champion.
He's challenged the Professor, a man probably 3 times his age. That's not the way for a champion to conduct himself.
It is if you're a member of the Gentleman's Club.
I'm beginning to wonder about that name, too.
Big shoulder block, big shoulder block. Quinn Magnum's doing what he does best. Power moves, high impact. Taking it to Vince Kaplak right now.
I know when Joe used to wrestle, he was never a champion, but he always conducted himself well. He conducted himself with dignity. He pushed the rules, but he never blatantly broke them like he does now as a manager, like his wrestlers do. You wonder, what is the PWX becoming, and does the NWA know what they're getting into with this new contract they've signed?
I don't know.
I'll tell you, these guys try to lay their hands on an NWA referee, they're liable to take a jab slap for their trouble.
Big move there. Vince Kaplak coming off the top rope. It looked like he wanted to roll it into a Frankensteiner. Hit daggone Quinn Magnum in the head, and Quinn Magnum reversed it, dropped him on his back.
Now both wrestlers stunned in the center of the ring. Kaplak trying to press the hard-earned advantage and perhaps capture the heavyweight belt.
Big side slam.
Got him hooked, 2. And the champion barely able to kick out at the count of 2.5.
Vince Kaplak has taken control of this match, and he's done it with a couple of high-impact, high-risk moves, and now Quinn is the one on the receiving end.
And Kaplak showing that inside that 220 3/4 pounds, he packs a lot of power by picking up the much bigger champion. And now a spinning back flip off the second rope and gets him for a 2 count.
That was an impressive move from Vince Kaplak. That was executed perfectly. Sprang up there and immediately flipped over.
Kaplak thought he had a 3 count, thought he should have had a 3 count, jumped up to find out what the referee was doing, and the champion, the only move possible to save his belt, was able to drape that big boot over the bottom rope. Crafty move by the champion.
That was a crafty move. He was lucky he was that close, though. Otherwise, I think we'd have a new champion.
Kaplak has the champion up. He looked like he was going to climb up there to attempt a monkey flip. Quinn Magnum smacks him with a hard right hand and drives him off. Now up he goes. There comes a modified nose breaker. Pile drive's got him down, and there's the 3 count. Magnum able to hold on to his belt in a very hard-fought match.
Here comes T.
There comes the champion. Magnum's got his back turned. Oh, and he hits him. Where did he get a speed limit sign?
I don't know. He hit Joe. He's hitting Quinn. And now all sorts of pandemonium. Fans are up. We got the rest of the...
And where did the Black Widow find the player's bat?
We got the player in there. We got Mad Mike. We got the members of the Web. Here comes Bone Crusher.
This is unbelievable. The TV curfew has sounded, and we've got pandemonium inside the squared circle as this crowd tries to file out. The Black Widow taking fence-busting chops with that bat.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be able to stay on TV. We'll try to bring as much of this as we can, but it's just chaos in the ring right now.
This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. The referees are trying to keep some sense of control, but they're not going to be able to. Tarantula brought that traffic sign into the ring. Now the Black Widow's beating on a referee with that bat. This is ridiculous. This is a wrestling organization that has completely lost its marbles.
We have got just a battle of 3 armies in there right now. It is the Web Gang, it is the Wrong Crowd, and it is the Gentleman's Club.
The carnage, the humanity. Just look at the beatings taking place in there right now.
I don't think they don't care who they're
3
hitting.
members of the
swinging.
Wrong Crowd have Tarantula down. Now finally, the members of the Web are able to come over and get them off him.
I think the only rule in there is don't hit your own partner.
Who is that in there with holding the traffic sign? Is that the player?
No, that's Mr. Big coming out. I don't know if the champs need to be picking a fight with the Web.
Ah, look, Mad Mike was hiding in the crowd. Now he's looking at Tarantula, and down he comes with a flying javelina from the top rope. T caught him, though, and now the Web's got him down, and they're really giving it to him.
They're just out of control.
This is completely uncalled for. Quinn Magnum won a hard-fought match. It was a good victory for the champion. And Tarantula and the Web came in there. They saw their opportunity. And it's amazing.
We got the player down here with one of the members of the Web. We got Mad Mike up in the ring. There's Tarantula standing next to the ring. They're in the middle of the crowd.
That looks like Devious over there with Mad Mike. There's the player.
This is out of control. Absolutely out of control.
Jim Miller is going to have to do something to reestablish control of this organization. That was Gentleman Joe coming from who knows where. He managed to find the PA.
I'll tell you what, sometimes you should just let sleeping dogs lie. They're not done yet, Mad Mike and T.
There they go. They've got Mad Mike down again. And T is taking that bat right to Mad Mike.
We got the player up in the ring. This is unbelievable.
Where is security? Boy, I'll tell you, it's not going to be too long before the Allegheny County Sheriffs come in and break the doors down.
You know, I think that we might need that to break this up. This will be going on all night until someone's dead.
Absolutely ridiculous. A blatant disregard for authority, for even human decency. Boy, Mad Mike looks pretty tough standing up there on that top rope holding a traffic sign.
But the player watching his back, I think T said another day. I don't think T wants to endanger these fans anymore.
Well, these guys are going to have to...
We'll see you on the 13th. Oh, yeah. And we're coming with anything we can get. Oh, yeah. And see you on the 13th. I'm coming after you, Gentlemen's Club, and I'm bringing it back. attention. Now your ass is mine.
You don't fuck with the Beehive.
These guys are going to have to try to fight their way back to the locker room now. Gentleman Joe took a beating, the likes of which I'd be willing to bet he hasn't seen in about a decade since he retired from wrestling.
That's correct. Joe was a good wrestler in his day, but I don't know if, anyone is a match for T when he is in a rage like that.
Folks, that's all from the WrestlePlex tonight. We'll be back after these messages.
Here's the deal. Commercial advertisements are supposed to sell you something. The more annoying the ad, the more likely you are to watch it. Lately, it seems companies have come up with a truly annoying way to sell you their product. Highly stylized commercials using an obscure character just wandering around, spouting off the incredible value of their product. And the camera keeps shaking around, giving odd angles, extreme close-ups, generally making you nauseous. Bottom line, why pay big bucks to a big name to memorize a bunch of lines when you can cut the budget by using one camera, a cheap actor, and a pair of scissors?
You know it's time to advertise on TV, so remember this number, 664-7583. Until recently, the process of TV advertising was confusing and too expensive for most businesses. John McKee Productions offers network quality video services with ad agency quality creative services to all businesses. Why? Because a strange thing happens to a business that doesn't advertise. Call 664-7583.
Heavyweight pizza, that's what that is.
Oh, great.
It's wonderful.
Great.
It's awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
JB, what's your favorite part here?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is a heavyweight pizza, but to me, the main event are the wings.
The wings.
Yeah.
Figures, you little high flyer.
Oh, all right.
I gotta go with the Mama's Pizza Pie myself.
Yeah, you know
You
what?
like that?
They got a large special going on. Large pepperoni pizza, $5.99 every day delivered.
Oh,
you can't beat it.
No, you can't beat that.
Woo!
Attention everybody, show the world that you are an educated wrestling fan. PWX t-shirts are available now through this special TV offer. Only $19.95 plus $3 postage. PA residents add 7% sales tax. Send check or money order to Hometown Sports, 833 East Pittsburgh McKeesport Boulevard, North Versailles, PA 15137. For information on all PWX merchandise and upcoming events, call 412-673-2811.
In 1987, a drunk ran a red light. My wife and little girl were killed. I was in the hospital. I was young. I didn't know any better.
Your insurance company told me they'd take care of everything.
I got all my hospital bills paid, but I signed away all my rights. I didn't have a lawyer to protect me.
If you've been injured, you need to protect yourself. Call us at Probanik & Probanik.
Stop in at the Gun Rack to see our wide selection of new and used handguns and rifles at reasonable prices. The Gun Rack has reloading supplies, military relics, edged weapons, as well as antique and modern collectibles, plus a great assortment of accessories. We also specialize in gun repair and rebluing. Located on Route 136 between Route 51 and West Newton, Pennsylvania. Call 412-872-7774. That's 872-7774.
Pro Wrestling Express, Western Pennsylvania's biggest, best, and most exciting wrestling promotion, returns to the Pittsburgh area every 3 weeks with bone-jarring, back-breaking, in-your-face action. Call 673-2811 for information. Find out what the WWF already knows. Wrestling in Pittsburgh means PWX 673-2811.
Wrestling fans, it's been our pleasure to present this exciting program to you tonight. Make sure you come back again next week because you don't want to miss a minute of this stuff. I'm the Doctor. We'll see you next week.
Pro Wrestling Express, Western Pennsylvania's biggest, best, and most exciting wrestling promotion, returns to the Pittsburgh area every 3 weeks with bone-jarring, back-breaking, in-your-face action. Call 673-2811 for information. Find out what the WWF already knows. Wrestling in Pittsburgh means PWX 673-2811.